Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Pardon me. Well, it actually feels like the early stages of winter, and it's like only a few days shy from being February. So, it's all good. It happens. So we're going to talk about how to end a negatively influenced karmatic cycle. So, you have bad luck. Nothing seems to be going your way. And you're having trouble holding on to money. It just seems like you just never have enough of it. Or, you're being taught a lesson by the universe. Or the powers that be, I call it. Whatever is in charge of the balance between good and evil, good luck, bad luck, yin and yang, etc., etc. If you are due to learn a lesson, pay very close attention. Do not ignore the message that you feel you are being presented. Like, if you're having trouble holding on to money, and you're always like at this point where you're like, oh, I got no money, I'm broke. Or, oh, I had another, let's say, fender bender, or there's something going on with my car. Yeah, so now when you have luck like that, the obvious message whenever you have trouble with money, trouble with vehicles, trouble with things that you already own, it usually is a message that you need to be thankful for what you have. Be appreciative of what you have. Because, okay, sure, you may not have that top dollar vehicle, with, all the bells and whistles on it, like backup cam or steering wheel warming. I didn't know that was a thing until recently. Heated steering wheel, heated seats. I knew that was a thing. Full-on computer navigational system built into the vehicle and built-in Bluetooth. It may not be that kind of car where it is state of the art, but at least it runs, right? At least it runs. At least it takes you from point A to point B. And yeah, because there are people that don't have a car that really desperately do need one, but they don't. They don't have one. I can't tell you how many people I know that don't have a car. And they are aching for one because they are hand over fist. They're forking out money, quarters, nickels, and dimes, just to either A, pay cab fare, or B, pay Uber or Lyft. And when it comes to bad luck with money, well, it's the universe trying to tell you that, at least you have a job, and trying to teach you to live frugally. For those of you that don't know the meaning of the term frugal, it means not living beyond your means. Honestly, a lot of people, they'll go to Sephora for their makeup. Me, yeah, I don't. I don't. Usually my makeup is either given to me, gifted to me, or it's a reasonable price and it's not some rando brand. Like I'll get like Maybelline or L'Oreal or, oh, what else? There's another one. Starts with a C. Whatever. I'm not into big name brands. Now, the only name brand thing I'm into when it comes to makeup is Kohl for your eyeliner. Because it's the only kind that doesn't aggravate my eyes so badly. So, there's that. When the universe is, well, the powers that be are trying to tell you these messages, they're going to make you get it. It's going to, I mean, if you are trying to live a certain way and have a certain mentality, I hate to break it to you, the powers that be are not going to let you. Because if you need, because if you need to, you know the saying, you need to, what is it? You need to progress or else, get stuck in the past. Move forward or get stuck in the past. Well, I used to try to hold on to a way of life, and it damn near destroyed everything I ever worked hard for. Basically, I was, in the past, I was in a job where it was great. It was wonderful. I loved it. I found joy in it. I mean, I couldn't wish for anything more. I was super happy. And then all of a sudden, things got, how do I put it? Things got weird. Things got really weird. And yeah. When I say really weird, it was like all of a sudden, everything I touched seemed to go to hell. I couldn't get anything right. My communication, for some reason, was really screwed up. Like, I would try to say something like, we need to order this, this, and this, and what I said didn't click with someone's brain. It's like everything I said was not, was kind of like misfiring. I'd say one thing and someone took it as another, and I'm like, what are you talking about? This is not what I was trying to, say. This is not what I was trying to do. What the hell? So, it was time for me to do something else. So, with that being said, it was just, I tried to ignore the signs, and long story short, I held on to that job for dear life when I had other opportunities, and it was just like, it was just insane. Because the signs kept popping up that I needed to get out of there, and it got to the point where I was, I guess, abused by coworkers. One in particular, I mean, she had problems. Now I find out she's not working there anymore. I mean, whatever, Godspeed. Also, there are other, things that can be a factor. When you have lived a certain way of life for a certain amount of time and you finally get settled in it, well, guess what? Life has a way of making you change for the better, think on your feet. You have to. Because nothing stays the way it is. Nothing stays the way it is. Nothing stays a certain way. It's not going to. No matter how much you want. It's not gonna stay. Like, here's something. Family. You know how everyone in your family is a certain way for a long time? Then all of a sudden you wake up one day and you realize how different things are. And you're like, well, this used to be this way, and this person used to be that way, and this, that, and the other. Routine is great, but don't get married to it. Now, a lot of people have this problem in today's age where they have trouble with money. And on the outside looking in, and also being in the situation, usually when there's problems with money, it's two things. Issue one, people want money without having to work for it. Now, if there's something going on in your life, that is understandable. I am not saying anything to the people that are, they want money, they need money, but they can't get money because there's something going on, or they have become, I guess, physically, mentally, or emotionally rendered helpless to get it. It happens. You're not alone in this. Trust me. Depression can screw with a lot of people. Anxiety as well. It happens. It's okay. But there is also those people that they just don't want to be bothered with it. Now the second issue is we try to live up to a certain standard that, we feel like we should or deserve, that we should have and deserve. And the thing is, I'm going to be very honest, and don't take it wrong. You only deserve what you project. If you're all about positivity, love and light, all that, all things feng shui, if your heart's not in it, you're just gonna, you're not gonna get the full, package is what I call it. Like, you have to vibrate, I guess, and put your best foot forward. That's the truth. You have to put your best foot forward in order to make a real change in your life. You have to actually physically, mentally, and emotionally just get up in the morning and say, I'm going to have a good day. I'm going to have a good day. And actually be positive. You have to put work into it. Life is not going to happen to you. You have to happen to life. If you want something, or if you want a certain way of life, and you want a certain, like, feel good life, you have to put the work into it, and the discipline, the mental and emotional discipline. We are, from birth, hardwired to compare ourselves to people, to each other. I don't know why. I don't know how it happens, but we are hardwired to compare ourselves. Like, well, so-and-so got this, so I want that. How about we want what's best for us? Instead of spending $100, $200 out of your paycheck on stuff you really actually don't need, how about not? How about pay your bills and hang on to that? Save up for a vacation. Because let's be honest, things happen. So if you have that money to fall back on, let's say your car breaks down, then you're not stuck in a hole. When your bad luck happens, you have that extra cushion for what if. What if your car breaks down? What if you chip a tooth? What if your eyesight's going bad? What if you're really sick? What if you all of a sudden become disabled of sorts, and you can't, or what if you lose your job? You have that extra money. You always plan ahead. Don't be paranoid, just plan ahead. The universe has a way of giving you warning signs before things happen. Trust me on this one. The signs are out there, and if you feel like something's going to happen, chances are that's the universe or the powers that be warning you. Like, for instance, I had warning signs when my car was going to conk out on me. I knew. I just didn't know exactly what it was, but I knew something was up. So I held on to my money. And I had the money to take care of it and fix it. So that, I'm glad I saved. And look, my car is working now. Like, good example, when I had a car payment, when I had extra money, I put extra money into the car payment so that if I was short on my check, I was able to take a rain check. So I was okay. And then when I finished paying my car, I happened to actually need a little extra money, and next thing you know, I got a check for the extra that I've paid on my car payment. And I was just like, oh wow, okay. Hey, plan ahead. Think ahead. And be open to what messages are there for you. You don't always need a psychic to tell you what's going to happen. Sometimes, you just know. And it's not you going crazy. Chances are it's the powers that be trying to be like, hey, something's going to happen. You might want to, brace yourself or prepare in however way you feel like you can. So, that's all I have time for today. I hope this helps you guys out. If you have any questions or want me to talk about something, please like, share, and subscribe, and reach out to me. So, love and light to you all, and I wish you all have a really good day today.